The Sooners and the Ragin' Cajuns coming up on the Sooner Radio Network from Learfield. 5:10 first pitch. Let's hustle to get you ready for game number 2 after Oklahoma won in run rule fashion in game 1. But Destiny Martinez, now Destiny McElroy, not necessarily the jaw-dropping bomb show the Sooners have put on with 32 and 34 runs and things of that nature, but what have you seen? What have you seen that's kind of just caught your eye?
Yeah, I've really liked their consistency, and I've liked their pitch selection in the box. I think that they've been swinging at really good pitches. They're getting pitches that they can work with, and I like their hand speed. I'm seeing so much quickness to the ball and through the ball. Seeing a lot of power. The way that the ball is coming off the bat is so quick. But consistency, good pitch selection, and just quick hands. They're swinging hard.
Aman Agbayani went 3 for 3 in game 1, drove into and scored 2 runs. Kendall Wells hit another home run. And, you know, it sounds odd to say. Oklahoma won a game in run rule fashion. They dominated their opponent, but yet with the way things have gone over the last, you know, what are we looking at as far as games-wise or considered this season for the Sooners? They're 21-2, so over the first 23 games of the season, you almost look at 8-zip as a run rule win, and you say, oh, a little bit more left on the bone there, wasn't there?
Yeah.
But it's a run rule win over an Abilene Christian team whose sole purpose was to try to get this game to 7.
Yeah. And I mean, even it's just OU fans are so spoiled.
We are, in a good way.
You opened up with it wasn't a crazy lot of runs, but there were still 3 home runs in the game, and I think that is not normal. I mean, that's very good in the sport of softball as a whole. Yes, it's not normal for OU softball in their lineup, but I mean, 3 home runs in a game is pretty good. But again, OU softball fans are spoiled.
But they've reset the standard too,
Yes.
is what they have, because now you look at an 8-0 run rule win, and it's they can do more with it.
They barely run ruled.
They barely run ruled them. That's the level of
Yeah.
expectation Oklahoma Sooners softball has set. The Ragin' Cajuns will bring a great challenge. We'll tell you about the starting lineups and get you ready for first pitch on the Sooner Softball pregame show presented by Brahms Ice Cream and Dairy Stores. Farm fresh for over 50 years. This is Sooner Softball from Learfield. All right, buddy. You had me panic there for a bit. But I forged on. I forged ahead. I wasn't gonna let Jackson stop me. You're fine, man. That never bothers me. It's all good. Thanks, brother.
Thank you.
Alyssa Parker. Number 2, Nelly Morena. Number 3, Jackie Hamilton. Number 9, Tia Malloy. Number 11, Kirsten Deal. Number 13, Isabella Emerly. Number 19, Berkeley Zakay. Number 29, Sydney Berzon. Number 55, Ori Elo. And number 99, Miley Wachenio. Leading up for the Sooners, the designated player, number 7, Cassie.
By Sooner Sports Properties, fan-fueled, athlete-focused. If you're ready, here we go. The Sooners will lead off again with Cassidy Pickering. She's listed for now as the DP. In right field is the 2-hole hitter, Ella Parker. Kendall Wells will bat third and catch. Wells hit career home run and season home run number 17, 33 runs batted in for the freshman. She'll bat third and catch. Gabby Garcia back in the leadoff spot. She'll bat cleanup and play short. Garcia up to 35 runs batted in this year. Lexi McDaniel has earned her 9th start of the season. She'll start at first base after hitting home run number 6 in Game 1 against Abilene Christian. Kai Miner back in the starting lineup. Miner will bat 6th and play center field, with Ilana Agbayani hitting 7th and playing second base. Sid Barker in place of Nellie McEnroe-Marinas, who unfortunately has been lost for the season with a torn ACL. Sid Barker will bat 8th and play third base, with Abby Dayton manning the 9 spot and playing left field. In the circle for the Sooners is Audrey Lowry, 10-1 on the season with a 1.83 ERA. Sage Hoover will get the start for Louisiana. That's a look at the starting lineups, brought to you by One Oklahoma, powered by Sooner Sports Properties, Fan Field, athlete focused. First pitch is coming up next. This is Sooner softball from Learfield.
Is Gerson Velasquez, Managing Director at O'Connor Resort and Indoor Water Park. Okay, Gerson, go ahead with our first pitch.
Sweet, thanks, dude.
And the Gerson Velasquez at O'Connor Resort and Indoor Water Park for your support of the Sooners. Thank you for being here today. Sooner Nation, make some noise.
All right, homie, let's go. Let's have a
do it.
broadcast. Let's go, Jackson. Kendall Wells throws down to Gabby Garcia covering second. Warm-ups are completed. Game on between Oklahoma and Louisiana Lafayette. Welcome to Love's Field along with Destiny McElroy. I'm Chris Plank. Our producer tonight is Jackson Allen. And we're pumped to have you on board for the second of 2 today. The Sooners rolled in Game 1 of the Akana Invitational, and they'll look to continue the solid run here tonight against a raging Cajun team that has played a very challenging schedule. They won earlier today over Abilene Christian 10-5. They're coming off a unique weekend at the Texas A&M Invite, where they beat St. Mary's 6-1 and backed that up with a 10-8 win over Texas A&M, only to turn around and lose to both teams, falling to St. Mary's on Saturday and Texas A&M on Sunday. They enter today's game at 15-8 on the season, and Deja Williams will dig in. Lefty-lefty matchup to start things off. The first pitch is in for a strike. A projected 5:10 first pitch, and that's exactly what time we get things going here. We made up some time in the air, didn't we? The 0-1, foul tip right into the mid, strike 2. The first game of the day, the Louisiana Lafayette Abilene Christian game, a little bit longer than maybe anticipated, I think is a fair way to put it. Swing and a miss. What a start for Audrey Lowry. Gets the strikeout of Deja Williams on 3 pitches, and There's one away. Here's Kennedy Marceau.
It's a great start. Already using the off speed, getting that down to 59 miles an hour.
It was a 10-0 game in favor of the Ragin' Cajuns in the 5th inning of the first game today as check swing ball low to Marceau. Kennedy Marceau, the catcher. Oh, now they're going to check, and they appeal at first, and they say she went. Strike one. That was a bit of a break for the Sooners as the 0-1 is low and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Abilene Christian in that game scored 3 runs in the 5th. And then the two teams, I think, basically went about 3 up and 3 down the rest of the way. 1-1, pop fouling out of play. In that first game today, Marceau went 1 for 2 with a couple of runs scored and walked twice. 292 average for Marceau, 8 extra base hits, including 4 home runs, which is currently second on the team. The 1-2. Chop towards the right side. Agbayani looks so smooth. 2 away. And that'll bring Brooke Otto, the junior third baseman, to the plate. There is some history between Oklahoma and Louisiana. In fact, the Sooners lost the last meeting between these two teams. The first opening weekend of Love's Field. As a strike pounds that outside corner to Brooke Otto. Sooners had won the day before 8-0 in run rule fashion over Louisiana Lafayette, and then lost 7-5 as the 0-1 pitch misses high, 1-1. That was a bit of a gut-wrenching game because not only did the Sooners lose on their first weekend at Love's Field, that's looped on the infield. That's got a weird hop. It rolls towards the bag, and nobody was there after McDaniel kind of misplayed it. Agbayani ended up standing on the bag, and that ball looked like a topped wedge off the bat of Brooke Otto.
That was so weird. Just off the edge of the bat, you see the umpire checking to make sure there's no scuffs on the ball. Just the way that hit was really weird. Had a weird spin.
I've never seen a ball do that.
Yeah.
But I knew as soon as it hit the ground we were in trouble because McDaniel wasn't in a great spot, and that thing just shot towards the bag. No man's land. Otto is aboard with a single. And first pitch swinging. Vasquez loops one into right field. Parker comes racing in to make the catch. And that'll do it for the Ragin' Cajuns in the first. A 2-out single by Brooke Otto. She's stranded. That's it. We head to the bottom of the first inning. Oklahoma and Louisiana are scoreless. This weekend is the Okana Invitational. Make your next vacation iconic. Make it Okana Resort. Learn more or book now at okanaresort.com. This is Sooner Softball from Learfield. Sage Hoover will get the start for the Ragin' Cajuns of Louisiana. The righty, Hoover out of Edgewood, Texas, the unique from Texas Tech to Louisiana transfer. Seemed like it was a one-way portal and it was all heading towards Lubbock for a while. Cassidy Pickering digs in. First pitch is in for a strike. Very exciting because right before first pitch, we heard from Don and Mary Lou Pickering, Cassidy's grandparents, who are checking in from Willow Creek, Montana. Day made. There's a line drive. If it's fair, it's trouble in the corner. It is. Into the corner. Pickering off to second. She'll slide in with a leadoff double. Atta kid.
There you go. Good
Norwood
start.
did a good job getting it back in quickly, but chalk up for Cassidy Pickering, her 9th double of the season.
Yeah, Norwood did play that very well and had a strong throw into second base.
We're talking about the last time the Sooners played the Ragin' Cajuns and also ended that 71-game winning streak. First pitch to Ella Parker is in for a strike. OU out hit Louisiana on that day, but committed 3 errors. Runner at second, Ella Parker, and her .483 batting average takes it outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Kendall Wells waits on deck. 1-1. Lifted deep to left field at the wall. Say goodbye. Home run, Ella Parker. Gets it over the left field wall, a little Oppo Taco. And the Sooners start hot in game 2 on Ella Parker's 9th home run of the season. It's 2-0 Sooners. Pure power destiny.
I mean, there you go. Great piece of hitting. Just so strong. And a lot of these home runs, there's no question to it.
Oh, that's no question.
Yeah.
Not at all. We're going to have a circle visit here to try to calm everything down for Louisiana Lafayette, excuse me. Are we in a pitching change already? No, we are not. I think in that moment, Smith, the first baseman, just ran over to the dugout. And as quickly as that meeting started, it is already over.
Now batting, the catcher, number 1, Kendall.
There's Kendall Wells. Maybe one of the most anticipated plate appearances anymore in all of college softball with the way she's hitting the ball. And that first pitch misses low, ball 1. Allison Habits in her 2nd season at Louisiana Lafayette. Lacey Prigine, Bill Shipman, and Kyle Brady, part of her staff. There's ball 2. Wells homered in game 1. Putting her season total at the moment at 17. 2-0. Ripped down the left field line, foul. But I'm sure she's also frustrated by a couple of tough at-bats. After a leadoff walk to Pickering, she swung at the first pitch and flied out in game 1.
She's got 17 home runs on the season, 15 walks on the season. Only 6 strikeouts.
The 2-1. That misses outside, ball 3.
In 67 at-bats. That's crazy.
Sage Hoover has been on quite a road. That's ripped foul. She was the 2022 Southland Conference Freshman of the Year at Northwestern State. She then transferred to Texas Tech in 2023 and led the team with 3 shutouts and 101 strikeouts. Swing and a miss. Oh, they get Kendall Wells. 1 away.
That's a big out.
Here's Gabby Garcia. Now, after making the decision to transfer to Lafayette, Louisiana, she bouncing back after a redshirt season in which she was injured and missed the 2025 campaign. Took the loss in the St. Mary's defeat on Saturday. Gabby Garcia takes ball 1 inside. Also, how about this stat line for Sage Hoover from their loss to LSU 2-1 earlier this season. This is on February 21st as she brings home the 1-0. Good spot right on the inside edge. 9 2/3, 10 hits, only 2 runs, 5 walks, 6 strikeouts, and 172 pitches thrown.
That is crazy.
1-1 misses low. So, in as succinct phrasing as possible, she can go. You know,
Yeah.
she's
Yeah.
she's got some innings in that arm if necessary. Two 2-0 Sooners on the 2-run bomb as Ella Parker went opposite field. Now the 2-1 pitch misses, ball 3. We're going to have a very special guest. Brian Sidlowski is going to join us for part of the second inning. He is the Water Park GM at Ocana. There's a line drive past the second baseman, Liscano, into right field. Norwood cuts it off before it gets to the wall. Third hit of the game for the Sooners. Gabby Garcia is aboard. Every ball off the bat feels like it's being blasted right
know
now.
it.
Oh,
I've got
my
to get
goodness.
logged into the Synergy. Is that what they're using?
I have it. I
Okay.
just forgot the website.
I'm going to have to get logged into that. I want to see these numbers.
Well, Lexi McDaniel lined one over the left field wall in her only plate appearance in Game 1, and home plate umpire Bubba Ewald calls strike 1 on a pitch that was right on the black on that outer edge. No balls and a strike. Wow, that's way foul. But it was blasted. No balls and 2 strikes. You can almost hear the oohs and the ahs from the crowd as soon as you hear the absolute explosion off the bat. Caught her looking. Strike 3, 2 away. That's 2 strikeouts in the first for Hoover, and boy, whatever McDaniel thought she was getting, she didn't.
Now center fielder, number 22, Kai Miner.
Kai Miner got a little rest to start the day. She digs in with 2 outs and a runner at first in the bottom of the first. First pitch way outside, ball 1. It seems wild that we played a game already today. I don't know why.
This is the game 3 on the day.
That is true. Third game for all the game ops and the stat people that have grinded throughout. The 1-0 to Miner is low. Kai Miner, we mentioned, got the rest in the first game after pretty historic midweek performance, a 4-hit day. Career high for her. 2-0. Strike 1, 2-1. Ooh, it's pretty deceiving.
Yeah.
Everything looks like it's coming in at gas, and she's got a sneaky little off speed.
And that is so important when facing a lineup like this. You have to be able to mix speeds.
2-1 misses inside, ball 3. That checked in at 61 miles an hour.
And that pitch before was at 51. That's tough as a hitter to understand that both pitches can be in the strike zone, but you've got to figure out the timing.
The 3-1. Ooh, swing and a miss. There's that change of speed. Full count. 2-0 Sooners. Full count pitch, headed home. Popped up. Foul territory, racing over and just out of the reach of Otto at third. She started out her career 0 for 4. Went 0 for 3 in the opener against Arizona State and 0 for 1 against Arizona in the first 2 games she played. And then in her third career game, she went 4 for 5 with a home run and 2 runs batted in and scored 3 runs. She's already had 2 4-hit games this season. Full count pitch with a runner at first is lined to short. Caught by Vasquez. That'll do it for the Sooners in the first. Couple of runs on the 2-run home run from Parker and a smoked ball by Minor and McDaniel. But we head to the second. Brian Sidlowski is going to join us for the top half of the second from Oconah as Oklahoma leads at 2-0. This is Sooner softball from Learfield. Look at to the Oconah Invitational, and we're very excited to be joined by Brian Sidlowski in the booth. Sooners lead at 2-0 as we head to second. Welcome to Sooner Softball, Brian. Thanks for your support this weekend, man.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, dude. You been out here before for Sooner Softball?
We have, yeah. It's been out here a couple times. It's always fun to come watch a Sooner softball team.
All right. And you mentioned it's a busy day over at Oconah, too, which we'll talk about as Haley Hart's going to lead things off. She digs in against Audrey Lowry. Hart, the right-handed hitting left fielder, fouls the first one back. 1 year anniversary, man. Happy anniversary. What's kind of been the vibes and the feeling about things?
Thank you. Well, we're excited. We finally have a first full year under our belts. This past year, we've welcomed over 300,000 visitors to Oconah, and we're getting the swing of things now.
Speaking of swing, the foul tip, the 0-1, another swing and a miss strike, too. It's a beautiful facility.
Yeah,
it really is.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Now we've got a full activation of all of our amenities. Now we've gotten through our first year, so it's really, really something special.
Catches your eye, man, when you're there on I-35. You see all the toys. I want to be there. The 0-2 misses outside. Visitors and locals. So it's not just about those that are listening all across the country right now, but, hey, if you're in the OKC, Tulsa area, it's a nice little weekend getaway. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. What a start for Audrey Lowry. That's the push, right?
Yeah, that's the drive. Our vision and dream has always been to build something for travelers, yes, but also the local community. We, between all of our amenities, between the spa, our 14 food and beverage outlets, the water park arcade, we truly have something for everybody to do, even if it's just for the day.
One away, here's Emily Smith. Do you have a favorite slide yet that you've tried out? Or
I've gotten to test them all out, and yes, our Wild Rapids water coaster is our favorite attraction.
Really? Yeah. Is this your boy with us? No?
Not mine. I've got one at home, but this one's not mine.
All right. I'm all right. That's Hannah. It's your son. He's grown up so big. I had no idea. Does your son share the favorite? Oh, wow. Swing and a miss strike, too. Does your son share the favorite slide that you do?
He's not quite big enough yet, but trust
okay.
me, he still enjoys coming to Dad's work to swim and play as many times as he wants. I'm sure Mom's tired of it, but he sure has fun when he comes out, I'll tell you.
Emily Smith waits on the 0-2 pitch. Here it comes. Checked her swing on a pitch a little bit out. It's more than just a hotel or a resort, too, isn't it? Why is that?
It is. Well, just because of the offerings we have. Like I said, we have the boardwalk at O'Connor, so we've got restaurants, spa, arcade. We've got something for everybody. Sports simulators, you name it, we got it.
Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Got her. Oh, caught her looking 2 away. Tell me about some of the momentum you guys are building heading into year 2.
Well, tons of momentum. So we're taking what we learned in year 1 to refine our guest experience for year 2. We're going to be enhancing our experiences and offerings that we have at the resort based on the feedback that our guests have given us. And, that's important to us. We're listening, and we're going to deploy that year 2.
Here's Mickey Watts with 2 away. She shows bunt, takes a strike. Yeah, it's got some big-time events coming up, too. Got the Olympics around the corner.
We do, 2028. We're looking forward to that and being a destination for families and travelers and, who knows, maybe athletes as well.
Well, that'd be pretty cool. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Bunt. Tipped it right into the mid, strike 2. Pretty good team to watch, isn't it?
Oh, the best. They're the best. I mean, you're never disappointed watching the Sooner softball team. Just an amazing program.
We're talking with Brian, who's here from O'Connor with us. They're bringing you the entire weekend, and he might have just helped Audrey Lowry spin a quick 1-2-3 inning. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, a little bit up. You listen to the guests, though. That's what's important, right?
Yes, they're the reason why we exist, or the reason for what we do every single day. And without our guests and partners and everything else, we wouldn't be anything. So we cherish them, every one of them that come. Here
comes the 1-2. Ooh, just missed outside. What made you guys want to jump on board with Sooner softball, with Oklahoma?
Well, who wouldn't want to ride that bandwagon? I mean, this is the best team in all of college sports, in my opinion. And so it's a great partnership that we have with them. We love hosting them. We love working with them. And they're just fun to watch.
Here comes the 2-2. Got her. Swinging, inning over. Hey, before we let you go, tell us how we can be involved and we got a lot of fans listening and watching all across the globe right now. When they come to Norman for a game or OKC for an event, you guys can have them covered. How? What do you got to offer?
Well, come check us out at o'connorresort.com. Come visit the site. Like you said, right southeast of downtown OKC. We've got tons of stuff. The indoor water park is open 365 days out of the year. The outdoor opens May 16th, 4.5-acre outdoor lagoon. We've got everything you need to stay and play down at O'Connor Resort.
Brian Tidlosky, thank you so much, man. We appreciate it. Enjoy the game.
My
All
pleasure.
right, 2-0 Sooners as we head to the bottom of the second. This is Sooner softball from Learfield. Well done, man. That worked out for you okay? Yeah, that was great. First time doing it between pitches, so that's kind of good. You typed it out great, though. That was great. It's like watching, No, I think it worked out okay. I like it better. It gives more of a natural feel. No, it definitely helped. Good, man. Hey, it was nice to meet you, man. Appreciate you guys' support. Thank you. Hey, Hannah, does he want any candy? I got candy for if he wants any. I can't believe I couldn't figure out this. I have that headset. I'm such a moron. You're still right. All right, there we go. Back to my original headset. What'd you have Kai doing did she fly? Ilana Agbayani will lead things off in the second. Sooners lead at 2-0. Agbayani, 3-hit game in the opener against Abilene Christian, including her 4th home run of the season. That first pitch is in for a strike. Along with Destiny McElroy, I'm Chris Plank. Thanks to Brian Sidlowski from O'Connor. Have you got a chance to go check it out yet?
I have. We took our daughter to the water park.
Oh, wow. 0-1 is little bit up. 1 ball, 1 strike.
She's too young to do all the fun stuff, but we took her down into the beach area. She played with the sand. It was great. We want to go back.
Well, now's the time. 1 ball and a strike. The pitch, little bit up and in. 2025 Gold Glove winner. On a bit of a hot streak. Has a hit in 4 of the last 5 games. 2 of those outings multi-hit games, including the 3-for-3 game to start the day as the 2-1 pitch misses low, ball 3. Oklahoma and Louisiana, Raging Cajuns. 2-run home run from Ella Parker, the difference so far. There's strike 2. You think she was trying to do something there? Maybe lay down a bunt? Like,
yeah, I mean, just keeping the defense on their toes. She's going to show a little bit of everything throughout her at-bats.
ball 4. Just missed inside. Hoover can't believe it. She thought it was strike 3. Drops her shoulders in frustration. And it's the first walk the Sooners have drawn here in game 2. Here's Sid Barker. In the first game today, Oklahoma, it seemed like more, but only drew 4 walks. Here's Sid Barker. She's kind of due for a big hit here. Pops it up behind home plate. That's going to get out of play. No! Room for Marceau to make the catch, and there's 1 away. Thought for a moment it might have enough juice to get back over the backstop, and not the case. There's Abby. Abby Dayton in game 1 got the start in center field, went 0 for 2. Bats here with a runner at first and 1 away. The pitch. Strike 1. Sooners giving Alyssa Parker a break here in game 2. Trying to think of a couple of the players that played in game 1 that we haven't seen in this lineup in game 2. Bella Immerling. That misses outside. They stayed with the ruling, by the way, for Alyssa in game 1 of a triple. Passed the smell test for everyone, I think.
That was interesting.
There was a lot going on. Bounce back to the circle, off the pitcher Hoover's leg. Everybody's going to be safe. Little slap job by Abby Dayton on a hit and run. And let's check on Hoover to make sure she's okay. Bubba Ewald goes out to check with her.
It's an extremely tough pitch to hit. Good job by Abby Dayton, really sticking with that ball and executing the hit and run.
So here's Cassidy Pickering. They're going to give Hoover a chance to throw a few practice pitches here. She's shaking out that left leg. I mean, it's easy for me to say it didn't look like it hit her that hard, but she obviously is feeling and dealing with something.
She's good.
She nods and says, I'm good, so we're ready to go. Cassidy Pickering doubled to lead the game off for the Sooners.
The designated player, number 7, Cassidy Pickering.
On the career of Pickering, I unofficially have that as her 29th career double. Here's the first pitch. She had a big cut and fouled it straight back. I think those official numbers on the game notes are right. Pickering has 8 this season now, make it 9.
Yeah.
Here comes the 0-1. A little bit out. 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, she's over 30 now. So add, they get 32 career doubles for Pickering. The 1-1. Has a cut. Drills it deep to left field. At the wall. It's gone! An opposite field bomb for Cassidy Pickering has blown this game wide open. It's 5-0 Sooners in the bottom of the second inning, and pure power from Cassidy Pickering pops it over the left field wall, and it's 5-0 Sooners.
You're just not safe throwing to anybody in this lineup. I mean, Cassidy Pickering, just the strength that she has, the way she's seeing the ball, the ability to go opposite field with it.
Here's Ella Parker. She homered her last time up. Here's the first pitch to Parker. A little bit out. Ball 1.
So 9 on the season for Cassidy.
Which means Oklahoma as a team is now sitting at 96. Here's the 1-0 inside.
Cassidy and Ella going back and forth with home runs. They're tied up again. 9-9 on the season.
On the career for Pick, that'll be home run number 39. 2-0 is low. 12 home runs her freshman year, 18 home runs her sophomore year, now 9 already in her junior campaign. 39 career home runs for Cassidy Pickering. Here comes the 3-0 pitch to the Sooner right fielder, Ella Parker. Took a lot off it to guide that in for strike 1. The 3-1. Wow, smoked deep to center field, and it's gone! Pickering and Parker go back to back as Ella lasers one over the left center field wall. And it's 6-0 Sooners on a dart that left Love's Field in a hurry. And that might do it for Hoover.
The power in this lineup is just completely unmatched. I mean, that ball was lasered out of here.
Here's Kendall Wells, but will we see a new Ragin' Cajun pitcher? As Allison Habits has made her way out to chat with Hoover. There's no indication yet. There is now. We'll get a new pitcher. It's going to be Julian Tipton. We'll tell you more about the Arizona State transfer when we come back in 60 seconds. Oklahoma 6, Louisiana nothing. This is Sooner softball from Learfield. 97.
23 games in.
Oops.
Please, now pitching for Louisiana, number 15, Julianne Tipton.
New pitcher for Louisiana is Julianne Tipton. She'll take over in the circle for Hoover. Tipton, a righty out of Mount Carmel, Tennessee, by way of Arizona State. Oklahoma has chased the starting pitcher after an inning and a third. Home runs from Ella Parker, Cassidy Pickering, and Ella Parker put the Sooners in control here early. It's 6-0 8-0. And for Ella Parker, what a day that she's had so far. Went 1 for 3 in the opener and now is 2 for 2 in this game with 2 home runs, which means now, let's see what our updated home run total is for Ella Parker on her career. 38 career home runs. You were talking about her and Pickering going back and back. Home runs brought to you by Brahms Ice Cream and Dairy Stores, but what an impressive explosion of power here from the Sooners.
Yep. Ella Parker had 8 before this game, then 9 that first inning, and then Cassidy came in. She tied it up again at 9. Now Ella's back with 10. So we'll see what Cassidy can do her next time up.
Here's Kendall Wells' first pitch, strike. Tell you a little bit more about the new pitcher for the Raging Cajuns in Tipton. Julianne Tipton, the 0-1. She had a cut and fouled it off. 24 appearances with 5 starts, 50 innings last year. While at Arizona State, a 5-2 record, and at one point had a streak of 28 scoreless innings that included 14 perfect innings. The 0-2 pitch misses low. That was while she was at Arizona State. Here, a little bit of a kind of more challenging route, 3.08 ERA. She is 3-1 on the season, and this is coming off a loss to A&M in 3 1/3. That's the second strikeout of the day of Kendall Wells, 2 away. Here's Gabby Garcia. Home runs this year are brought to you by Brahms Ice Cream and Dairy Stores. Farm fresh for over 50 years. And that puts the Sooners at 97 on the season. And Ella Parker, thanks to our statistician Jessica Boehm, is the 3rd player on the roster in double digits in home runs for the Sooners. Here's Gabby. First pitch a little bit low, ball 1. We'd like to thank our OU community outreach partners, Fowler Auto Group, OU Health, OG&E, and Coca-Cola. The University of Oklahoma Athletics is one with you. 6-zip Sooners were in the second. The pitch to Gabby, way high. Like what you're seeing from Gabby Garcia so far today?
Yeah, I think she's a lot of fun to watch. She's explosive. She's had some really hard hits on the day. Gabby's a really good player.
Hit hard but foul.
She turned a really nice double play in the last game over at shortstop.
Ball gets away from the Louisiana Lafayette infield. Two balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Wow, she gets into one pretty deep to left center field at the wall. It's dropped. Leaping and nearly making a fantastic catch was Hart. She may have brought it back in. Unfortunately, we don't have replay, but she went up, and I don't know if it was going to get quite over the fence. What did you think?
No, I feel like her glove hit right at the top of that fence. I think it was brought back in. She was right at the top of that fence.
Here's Lexi McDaniel. First pitch to the Sooners first baseman is a little bit up, ball 1. I have to think, too, because Lexi can play a couple different positions on the infield. She's played third, she's played first. She's been the DP. She's hitting .537 right now. Here's the 1-0. Bounces it back up the middle. Soft roller. Vasquez makes the play to throw her out and end the inning, but the Sooners add on. And as we head to the third, it's Oklahoma 6, Louisiana nothing. Sooner softball is presented by Love's Travel Stops, the heart of the highway. And this weekend is the Okana Invitational. Make your next vacation iconic. Make it Okana Resort. Book now at okanaresort.com. This is Sooner Softball from Learfield.
Ours in orange, all right? You're going to be wearing crimson again. That's Sunday, March 15th. If you don't have anything, make sure you go visit the Sooner shop and get your crimson.
Back to work for Audrey Lowry. Her lead is a little bit deeper here. It's Oklahoma now 6-0 as we head to the third inning. Third inning shout-outs we'll get to coming up, brought to you by One Oklahoma, powered by Sooner Sports Properties, fan-fueled, athlete-focused. Quietly, in what the Sooners have done offensively, how about what we've seen through the first two from Audrey Lowry?
Yeah, I think she's done a really good job with the 3 strikeouts.
First pitch strike here.
In the second, rolling them up in the first. I mean, I think she's done a really good job.
No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2. To Mia Norwood, the right fielder. Norwood hitting .423 on the season. Hits this one hard but foul down the right side. Update from Kimry Family Ballpark. Sooner Baseball takes care of business today. They beat Santa Clara 8-0. They'll go for that sweep tomorrow. After weather canceled the game last night. Skip Screw off to a great start. The 0-2 pitch misses outside, 1-2. Line on Lowry so far, 2 innings, just that 1 hit, has struck out 4. Bounces that one high towards short, charged by Garcia, gloves, throws, got her. Nice stretch by McDaniel, 1 away. Boy, Gabby makes things look smooth,
Yeah,
doesn't she?
that was a great play by Gabby. The way she charged that and didn't let that last hop get to her. Throw on the run. She's so smooth out there.
Bounce to the right side. Oh, big hop for Agbayani, who struggles with it and can't get there. 1 away. Our first error maybe of the game. With 1 away, they get a runner at first. I'm so used to just that being an easy play for Agbayani.
Yeah.
My muscle memory.
Yeah, I think in that instance, she took an angle a little deeper. Let that hop get to her, kind of ate her up a little bit.
First pitch is low, ball 1. Runner at first, 1 away. Bunt is missed. Ooh, I thought Wells had a chance to throw behind Lascano over at first, but chose not to. Williams hitting .350 on the season. has 4 stolen bases. If she gets on, look out. She tries to bunt. Now the throw behind the runner at first. It was close. Got back in safely. 1 ball and 2 strikes, as that pitch was an attempted bunt by Williams that she did offer at. Here comes the 1-2. Bounced off Williams' leg. I'm not going to say it necessarily has warmed up here. Maybe we just all are kind of used to it a little bit. Crowd seems to be a little bit more comfortable. Time is called. Williams, in her 3rd season in Lafayette, started half the games last year, including the final 12 of the season. Kind of ingrained herself in that 2 spot in the lineup. Been elevated to the leadoff role this year. Keep her off base. Sooners up 6-0. We're in the 3rd. 7 hits for the Sooners, 3 home runs. There's a hard hit ball to the right side. Diving play by Agbayani from her knees. Got her! Oh, Ailana Agbayani went diving and made a play, but we're going to get a challenge from Louisiana. Here we go. We're going to have our first review. Bubba Ewald turns and looks towards the press box. Now we'll get the official announcement.
The call on the field of an out at first base is under review by Oklahoma. The play is under further review.
Well, under review by Louisiana, but there we go. Thanks, bro. And we'll have an official review brought to you by McIntyre Law. Visit McIntyreLaw.com to connect with their team of award-winning Oklahoma personal injury attorneys. It looked close. We're going to get a replay up on the big screen.
I think she got her.
It looked close. Unfortunately, we don't have a replay monitor in our booth. These early games before we get into conference play, we obviously got baseball going on. You got men's gymnastics that we're involved in broadcasting right now. You had women's gymnastics last night. There's 3 events that are going on at about the exact same time that everyone is working to cover and do the best job they can. So
There's a lot going on right now.
there's a lot going on. But as this review takes place, we'll use the opportunity to check out a few of your check-ins brought to you by One Oklahoma. Tony and Bear checking in from Fire Lake Ball Fields. Beautiful facility. The Redshirt family is listening in New Mexico. Preston and Carol are visiting with family in Wapanucka. And how about a feel better shout out for Carol, who's under the weather? Well, get well, Carol. Listen, if I can bounce back from whatever I did trying to squat too much weight this week, Carol, you can bounce back. I did get it up, though. I did get all the weight up. That's
all that matters.
That's all that matters. Oh, we got a quick answer here. All right, let's get the official review here.
After review, the call on the field is confirmed. Out.
Good call, Destiny.
Louisiana's first challenge.
You are 1 for 1 on your official calls. Is that McIntyre review goes the way of the Sooners, and there's 2 away. How about Ailana Agbayani?
Yeah.
Commits the error and then turns around and makes a fantastic play for the second out of the inning. Here's Kennedy Marceau.
Redeemed herself, but she covered a lot of ground, dove, threw from her knees with the speed of Deja Williams. That was a great play.
First pitch swinging is sky to center field. Kai Minor is under it, and that'll do. Audrey Lowry works around the 1-out error and will head to the bottom of the 3rd inning with the Sooners up 6-0. Trish and Steve are watching from Pecan Grove, Texas. Bruce and Kathy in Birmingham. Our buddy Shane Sanders has us linked up and synced up in Midwest City, and Howard and Yolanda watching from WinStar Resort and Casino. We're headed to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Oklahoma 6, Louisiana nothing. This is Sooner softball from Learfield.
You can guess correctly.
That's so hard, Kyle. Thank you. Kyle Davis sent it to us. I don't know if you can see from there. It's like
All right, fans, we're getting up.
It's sideways. But it's, yeah, she got her. It's weird for me to look with that second base, like the
Yeah.
safety bag too.
Oh, yeah.
Like, because you can see it's clear.
Yeah.
I don't know what the first base coach was thinking, but I understand it.
It's worth a try. Get some speed on base.
Heck yeah, man. Let me see what we can catch up with here. Our buddy Brett is up in Manhattan. Sooner Judy in Silver City, New Mexico. Judy and Elizabeth checking in from Aspen Valley Hospital in Colorado. Judy, Elizabeth, get well. Snake Doctor is watching and listening from Northwest Oklahoma City. Says, fun fact, the creator of SpongeBob was born at the old Army Hospital at Fort Sill. So my son's going this summer.
Oh,
Yeah, it's Reesman Station.
wow.
How about that? Mary's listening to in Norman. Mary, it's not LSU. It's Louisiana Lafayette. So just so we're all clear on that. But appreciate you watching. Six nothing Sooners.
Center fielder, number 22,
Kai Minor will lead things off for the Sooners. 6 runs on 7 hits for Oklahoma as the Okana Invitational rolls into game 2 of the day for the Sooners, third of the day, and the first pitch to Minor is low for ball 1. I heard from our man Quinn. Him and Leo are planked up in the living room. Bounce to the right side. This is going to be a close play. Got her. One away. That's how fast Kai Minor is. Here's Ogbayani. Boy, so many today. Thank you, guys. We're doing something during the commercial breaks on TV, too. Mandy and Jamie listening in from Park Hill. The Underhills are in Brownwood, Texas. Mickey and Nick in Sugarland, Texas. Eagle Nikki's got us synced up. Bear is checking in from Detroit, Michigan. Oh, here's Ogbayani. Sooners' second baseman as the sun beams down here on Love's Field. First pitch strike.
Oh, I just got a shout out.
Did you?
Marty Tyson, the best youth coach in the league.
Your youth coach?
Yeah, he's
Bouncer.
the best.
Oh, bouncer to the right side. Eats up Lascano. Gets past her. So Ogbayani probably just led to the second error by a second baseman in this game. Farah, who had checked in from Detroit, Michigan, I do a morning radio show now. Okay, so I'm on from 6 to 9 a.m. And when we were at the Mary Nutter, do you know what time that show is? 4 to 7.
Yeah.
And Farah was down there whenever I was doing the first hour, and it was hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
That's a true fan right there.
You're committed.
Here's Sydney Barker with 1 out and a runner at first. First pitch misses a little bit up, ball 1. 6 runs on 7 hits and an error. That's on the Sooners side. No runs, a hit, and an error for the Ragin' Cajuns. Barker calls for time. Patty Gasso wants to talk to everyone. So that means everybody's got to get together. Well, hold on. She wants to talk to Bubba first. What could be the issue here? Ogbayani is over with Fale Steele.
I'm not sure what happened here.
Now Fale and Alana and Sid and, well, that's it, are sitting and chatting. Well, not technically sitting, but they're chatting. I think everybody kind of gets the reference. But whatever it was, maybe Coach just wanted Bubba to know she wanted a timeout there. Maybe she didn't get it in time, whatever it is. Here we go. Ball and a strike. Unless they gave her did they give her a timing violation there? I guess they did. Shows bunt, takes what's strike 2 now on the scoreboard. So
Yeah, maybe.
it's the only thing that I can assume. And that would lead to that conversation being a little bit longer. You got to be in the batter's box by 10 seconds. It's a 1-2 count here on Sid, but I thought she was in there in plenty of time. That's up high, 2-2.
Well, in the last game, too, and this game, there's been a couple where they've been able to call timeout, and I've never seen the umpires honor so many of those, where the batter holds their hand up, calls time, and it's been honored so many times.
Here's the 2-2. Line drive caught. Nice job by Vasquez. It's short. Quickly back to the bag is Agbayani, and there's 2 away. Here's Abby Dayton. Rick and Denton, Kim Lee, Tornado Alley and Fairview. Hope everybody's safe tonight. Christie's listening to the first game at Fort Gibson at a 9-year-old birthday party. Oh, my. Speaking of that, we had a birthday party today, too. Did you know that? Here's
How old?
12. Here's Abby Dayton, first pitch. Runner goes. She's not swinging. The throw is a good one, but the shortstop Vasquez looked like she missed the tag. She tried to sell. Looks like a little smile on her face. Dayton waits. Sooners up 6-0. Here's the pitch. A little bit in. "30,000 feet in the air." Heading back to OKC. That's from JD. I never, ever get good reception with plain Wi-Fi. As that one misses low, 2-1. So good for you guys. Dan Dean and the Poodles are watching in Broken Arrow. Lady and Val are tuned in from Corpus Christi. New Mexico Mike in Albuquerque. 2-1 is way high, ball 3. And Walt is in McAllister with Gerald Andy and the Buckners and wants to give our Jarrell, shout out for major back surgery. Oh, man. Get well soon, buddy. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Ball 4, first and second. And here comes Pickering. Homered her last time up, doubled in the first inning.
Now batting, the designated player, number 7, Cassidy.
So Dayton at first, Agbayani at second. And here's Pickering with Ella Parker waiting on deck. First pitch strike.
These outfielders are not playing around.
In left field, Hart is
Man.
standing on the warning track. Williams just short of it, as is Norwood and Wright. There's strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes. Dayton's at first, Agbayani's at second. Parker waits on deck.
And they just got to keep the ball in front of them.
Here's the pitch. A little bit out. I mean, I don't know that I've seen since maybe the Alo days a left fielder playing on the warning track. I sure as heck don't think I've seen it with a left-handed hitter.
Yeah.
Here's the 1-2. Up high, 2-2. Pickering, impressive so far this year, is an understatement, but also leads the team with 22 walks.
She goes oppo a lot, though.
Don't blame him playing that deep.
Yeah.
She's got that right center field gap if she wants
There
it.
you go.
Instead, there's that opposite field power. Foul down the left side. I think that'd be a good foul ball spot over on that left field concourse or foul territory down the
Yeah.
left field line.
A kid earlier made a great play
Great
over
catch
there.
in game 1. Here comes the 2-2. Popped up. Shallow left field. Now watches racing in is Williams. who has to use an extra gear to make the catch, and the Sooners strand a pair as we head to the fourth. It's Oklahoma 6, Louisiana nothing. This is Sooner softball from Learfield. All right, guys, thanks for all the shout-outs. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I have no power over the cameras. Sorry.
What they
So
say.
you guys, you know what? Here's what's going to happen is I'm going to stop doing shout-outs because all you do in the shout-outs is complain about the cameras, and I have no
no.
power over them whatsoever.
Section has a heart and a pass.
We can't even see them.
I can't. I don't know what you're seeing. So,
Whoever gets all the way down and
John,
back will
Mary, this person right here, R.R. Hines, 5'7". I don't know why you ever watch Sooner Sports. All you ever do is complain about the camera angles. But I'm here for you.
They gotta pass the heart all the way down and all the way back. Whoever does it first, he's gonna be the winner.
I do like what Joseph said. The Do You Even Lift Bro version of Plank is supremely entertaining. No question of commitment to himself in the program. Love it. Oh, I'm committed right now, man. I've never had more fun in my life. The problem is I think I'm too cool. And I get that hubris. And it takes one person to say, come on, dude. I'm like, let's go.
Yeah, you're right. I can.
You're right, I can.
I can lift 500 pounds right here,
Joseph,
right now.
don't get me on pre-workout, okay? Those are the two times where it's like, oh, look out. Might have been higher.
Does that make you itchy? Make you tingle?
Jason, we're aware the hot mic's hot. We're giving shout-outs literally during the break. Here we go to the fourth. It's 6-0 Sooners. 6 runs on 7 hits and an error for the Sooners. No runs on a hit and an error for Louisiana. Boy, what a solid outing so far by Audrey Lowry, who has been fantastic through her 3 innings, has only allowed 1 hit. Been solid to see. Here we go. First pitch is low. One ball and no strikes to Brooke Otto. The 1-0 is a little bit up, 2-0. Otto, the first time up today, singled in the first. That's the only hit. But now she's up 3-0. I probably shouldn't brag because every single time I brag, you fall behind 3-0. There's a strike. Home runs from Ella Parker, Cassidy Pickering, and Ella Parker. 3 balls and a strike. Hey, strike 2, worked her way back.
Leadoff out is the most important. It's going to set the tone for the rest of the inning.
Three balls and 2 strikes. The pitch. Got her! From 3-0, she gets the strikeout.
What a comeback.
Stay hot, Audrey Lowry. 1 away. Get your kids into the game and behind the scenes by joining the OG&E Sooner Kids Club today, presented in part by Orthodontics exclusively and Devon Energy. Sooner Kids Club delivers exclusive behind-the-scenes access, year-round ticket offers, and as the first pitch is in for a strike, you get Sooner gear and more. Learn more and join today at Soonersports.com/Kids Club. Cecilia Vasquez. That last name sounds familiar to Sooner fans. It should. That's grounded fair down the third base line somehow. Backhanded by Barker, and there's 2 away. Vasquez has seen 3 pitches so far today, and she's 0 for 2. Her dad, Enrique, is the longtime Spanish play-by-play voice for the Sooners. Here's Haley Hart. Boy, that strikeout whenever you're down 3-0, that's pretty big time.
Yeah, that's big time, and that play that Sydney Barker just had at third is big time. I'll get some momentum into that dugout.
Haley Hart. Ooh, that was a pretty good pitch. Ball one. One ball and no strikes. Maybe a little bit up. 2-0 to Hart. Haley Hart at .381 on this season. Last time up, strikeout victim. 2-0. Strike one. Six nothing Sooners. We're in the fourth. Here it comes. Ooh, just missed ball three. Kind of watching to see if the Sooner dugout is letting Bubba have it a bit. They didn't argue too terribly much. Here comes the 3-1. Pop back foul off the netting. Full count. Crowd has stayed around for the most part. I mean, you've seen a few that have started to head home after game one, and then a early 6-zip lead. The 3-2 is hit hard towards the right side. Agbayani races, makes the play. Inning over. How about Audrey Lowry? Continues her stellar performance, and through 4 innings, she's only allowed a hit and has struck out 5. We head to the bottom of the fourth. 6-0 Sooners. This is Sooner softball from Learfield. I'll see. Oh, see, our complaining apparently fixed it. Summer and Billy are watching from New Braunfels, Texas. The heater is running on the patio. Dude, I want one of those heaters like I'm sure they have. That's.
He's showing me.
I'm showing her, by the way, for those that can't see it. Brian is in White Right. Michael, Vic, and Brandy are in Sepulpa. Yeah, I know, right? Mikey, he does point out, he's like, I understand the frustration of the cameras, but there was a time when we didn't get any TV.
That is true.
Let's see here. A lot of people thanking me. Listen, I didn't do anything except for yell at you people for yelling about the angles. That's all. No, wait, hold on. I yelled at you guys for yelling at me about it when I have no power, but apparently we fixed something.
There you go.
Iron Cowboy is watching with his dad at Castro Family Field in Canyon, Texas. Oh, Mike Morrissey. Okay, sorry, Mike. I didn't have your number stored. My man Mark Scott is checked in. Doug up in Broken Arrow. Okie Phil. That was a timing violation, by the way, that they called. So.
Yeah.
Oh, I got to save this one.
Coach Gassi did not like that one.
She was not happy. Ella Parker is going to lead things off, and I wanted to send a very special thank you and shout out to the Wassermans, especially Jenna Lee. Jenna Lee sat with me on Friday morning as we celebrated the 1-year anniversary of the Chick-fil-A in Mustang, and she was my live studio audience for the whole hour. She was just sitting there working away, packing up the cookies and the brownies. It was great. It was a great day.
We did know about your connection to that Chick-fil-A. Cody's made friends with the franchise owner.
Oh, that's the Wassermans.
Yep. And he was telling us all about you doing your show there.
It was awesome. Did he come by? Parker swings at the first pitch and rips it into right field for a leadoff single. How about Ella Parker? 3 for 3 days.
Just on fire. I mean, everybody in this lineup has found their way on. They've had successful at-bats. They're seeing the ball well. They're decisive in the box. I mean, I don't know how you can pitch to this lineup.
Here's Kendall Wells. Okay, the do factor is so high here, it's not even funny. Just based on her first 2 plate appearances, and I mean to hit something hard. Kendall's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. I don't know that she's had a 2 strikeout game until today. Swings a little late on that, strike 1. Her mannerisms, though, and just watching for those on the simulcast, her mannerisms are just epic. She takes a ball low, always seems in control, both behind the plate and in the batter's box.
And she's just a freshman.
Just a freshman. Patty Gasso is going to call it time here to talk to her a bit.
For a freshman to be hitting 17 home runs in, 23 games? Is this game 23? 24. Either way.
We're sitting right now
home runs.
this is game number 23. Yeah, you're right.
17 home runs on the season. She's played 23 games. That's crazy.
And she might hit another one right here. One count and a really long time being taken here. In fact, I mean, are we going to give them a ball now here, Bubba? Nope, he's going to award the timeout. It was lengthy, whatever it was, and there seemed to be quite a bit of confusion whenever it came to Tipton, whether or not she had called for time or not. The 1-1 pitch misses up and away. Jessica Bain reports there were 2 strikeouts against Cal. So second game in which Kendall Wells has 2 Ks. Two-one.
Oh.
So gone. I mean, absolutely annihilated out of the stadium. Kendall Wells bombs one out of Love's Field, and the Sooners have put this game in run rule territory on a bomb, a nuke, a tank, long gone. 8-0 Sooners.
Oh my gosh.
I would like to thank those on the concourse in left center field who just turned and pointed as it went past them.
That cleared the entire stadium. I mean, like, there's, 12 rows of seats and then a standing room and then a fence, and it was over all of that. Oh, my gosh.
Here's Gabby Garcia. First pitch, boy, she had a cut. Fouled it off. 8-0 Sooners.
Talk about being due, Plank. You called that. Oh, my goodness.
Well, she was due. She was 0 for 2.
Naturally, you're 0 for 2. You're due for a home
You're due
run
for
out
a
of the
home run
stadium.
that needs to go farther than anything we've seen. The 0-1 pitch is high, 1 ball, 1 strike. I don't know that I've heard this in a while. The 1-1 pitch. Ripped towards the right side off the glove of the second baseman Liscano into the outfield grass. Garcia's aboard. Here's Lexi McDaniel. Hey, by the way, don't forget it's an exciting night. We are springing forward. So you lose an hour of sleep. Noted for those of you who might be making plans to be at the game tomorrow. So remember, spring forward tonight. Here's Lexi McDaniel, who destroys one. Foul.
The bat speed I have seen tonight is unreal.
Wow.
You can't even explain it.
Here comes the 0-1. Wow, other way this time. Look out, fouled off. Strike 2.
I mean, JT sure did talk about swinging hard, and
Oh, yeah.
there's no doubt that that's what's happening.
No ball. There's like a buzz around these two foul balls off the bat of Lexi McDaniel right now. Everyone's like, throw one more near the batters or near the plate somewhere. Here's the 0-2. Wow. Oh, my goodness. This is tattooed to center field and long gone. Lexi McDaniel rockets one into the club seating in center field. And this thing is getting out of hand in a hurry. Unbelievable on the power behind McDaniel's bomb that goes over the center field wall and makes it 10-0 Sooners.
Unreal. But I appreciate the timing
Oh, wow.
on that swing because you could tell she was trying to get it figured out with the foul balls.
99 home runs. 99. First pitch swinging. Minor hits it hard to second. Lascano stays down on that. One away. So you consider the Sooners are now 21-2 on the season, right? This is game number 24. And they've hit 99 home runs. Here's Alana Agbayani. She has one earlier today. Takes it low and in, ball one.
That is crazy.
It's unreal.
You said they'd be at 100 by the end of the weekend.
Yeah.
You meant the end of the day?
Yep. It's unreal. That's hit well to left field. Let's see if the wind can help it. There isn't much. That's caught on the warning track by Hart, and there's two away. Ella Parker led this inning off with a single. Kendall Wells hit a home run. Then Gabby Garcia hit a single, and then Lexi McDaniel hit a home run. And they both are two of the deepest home runs I think I've seen.
Yeah. I mean, Kendall Wells is the hardest home run I've ever seen.
Gonna have a pinch hitter here. Let's let the junior PA do the job for us here. They're awaiting the official word from our home plate umpire, Bubba Ewald. It's going to be Tia Malloy. Gets an opportunity. Didn't see her on Tuesday. First appearance of the day today. Cheney Helton has moved into the on-deck circle.
Pinch hitting, number 9, Tia Malloy.
Well done.
Good work.
Here comes Malloy. What a streak she's been on recently. Here's the first pitch to Malloy with her 4 home runs this season. It's low, ball one. What a weekend for Tia Malloy last week in the home opener. 7 hits, 12 runs batted in the 5 games that she played. She didn't even play in one of them. The 1-0 is in for a strike. Had a 2-homer day against Alabama State. Feel like things are starting to come together a little bit here for the Woodinville, Washington product. A 1-1, a little bit low. Had a grand slam in that win over UTEP. She hit a bomb here last week against Alabama State. That went 265 feet.
Jeez.
Oh, nearly hit her. She got out of the way.
And just for reference on that, center field is 225 feet.
Yep.
So they're clearing it by 40 feet. That's crazy. How far do you think Kendall Wells
You know what? I'm waiting on confirmation because I did not log into the software today. I'm afraid to do it.
No, don't.
Here's the 3-1. There's ball 4. .304 feet for Kendall Wells.
Oh my gosh.
304. And it did get out of the stadium.
Yeah.
I wasn't just making things up, as I get accused of sometimes. Here's Cheney Hill.
I hope the angles of the camera were set to see that.
Oh, you know what? Tate brings up a good point. Don't forget about Ella's. That cleared the park in the regionals last year. That was against Cal. She hit one over the right field wall that was unbelievable.
Over those bleachers?
Mm-hmm. We've seen a couple lefties do that. All right, here we go. Cheney Helton is going to get her first plate appearance. Cheney's hitting .471. No, I think there's a discrepancy with Cheney's stats. I've started to throw a little fit about this. I think they credited her with a plate appearance against UTEP that wasn't hers. First pitch strike. Might have been New Mexico State. She's been on fire, has the Coweta product. Malloy at first, 10-0 Sooners, bottom of the 4th inning. Here's the 0-1 to Helton. That's outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. .0 Sooners. We're in the 4th. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Helton, who tried to stop her swing, kind of had that little chop on it. 1 ball and 2 strikes. I saw my buddy at Sooner for Life, that one guy, 918, checked in, thinking about him and his family today. We lost his son, Tyson, 4 years ago, battling cancer, broken arrow product. Thinking of you guys today as that 1-2 pitch misses high, 2-2. Tyson Strong, man, that was a really challenging time, I'm sure, for everyone in the Sooner Nation, but we're thinking about you guys today. 2 balls and 2 strikes with a runner at first and 2 outs. Alyssa Parker has moved into the on-deck circle. Pitch. Lined into center field. She hit it too well. Ryden Williams, who makes the catch, and that'll do it for the Sooners in a raucous bottom of the 4th inning. Oklahoma, a pair of 2-run shots. And as we head to the 5th, the Sooners are 3 outs away from a run rule win. They lead it 10-0. This is Sooner softball from Learfield. By the way, I did want to say, I missed a few here that I wanted to say hi to. Chris Emerson is in Chicago. Good Tulsa dude. Let's see, there was 2 more. Kelly and Kim Walker in Perry, Florida. Happy birthday weekend, Shane. It's also my daughter's birthday. Debbie and J.O. Parker, Susan Walden, and Sooner Yaya, a Saturday night pizza party at OU softball. And I could go for some pizza right now. I'm very hungry, in case you can't tell. See, guys, I'm very hungry.
But you're on your health journey.
But I'm on my health journey, so I'm going to go home and eat some mango. We've got my wife on mango.
What are you going to get on your way home?
You know what I do is I like to get, there's these like spicy pickles. Have you ever had them before?
Yeah.
They're like a little bag.
Yeah.
They're really good.
Yeah. Okay. So
And, but see, everyone keeps bringing us candy, so I'm sure I'm going to grab a Tootsie Roll.
Oh, yeah. The Twizzlers were great.
Oh, man. Well, thank you guys all.
Does the bag say 0 sugar? Okay.
Here we go to the 5th inning. Oklahoma in control, leading Louisiana Lafayette 10-0, along with Destiny McElroy. I'm Chris Plank. Oklahoma will turn to Berkeley Zakay. We'll see how things go for Berkeley after an impressive outing for Audrey Lowry. 4 innings, 1 hit, struck out 5. She's in line for her 11th win of the season. Destiny, Audrey Lowry set a tone in the first inning for the Sooners, working around that 2-out single, and was just ace-like here today against a good Ragin' Cajun team.
She did great. I think, like you said, she set the tone that first inning, but then she came in the second inning with 3 strikeouts, and she's just done a great job. I think trusting her defense, painting the corners, mixing her speeds. I think she did everything that Coach Gass is looking for.
Berkeley Zakay will get the call out of the pen. And there's a lot of changes to the Sooner infield. Alyssa Parker is in the game at third. The middle infield with Garcia and her little dance. Tuag Bayani, who's doing her dance, at second. And Lexi McDaniel in at first. The battery of Zakay and Kendall Wells. First pitch swinging, fouled off, as Lafayette will have Emily Smith, who is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Arguably the worst book I've ever kept. I'm just calling myself out now. This has not been a good bookkeeping day for your boy. 10-0 Sooners on 10 hits. The 0-1. Berkeley misses high. Berkeley out of Niles, Michigan. One ball and a strike. Oh, that was dirty. Drops right in for strike 2. Last outing against Alabama State, gave up a run on a hit. 21 pitch outing in that 29-6 Sooner win. There might not be a pitcher in the history of softball who has had better run support than Berkeley Zakay. 1-2 misses low. And I say that because this is her 6th appearance, and it's a 10-0 game, which means in her 6 appearances, the Sooners have outscored their opponent 143-9. 2-2 is just filthy. Dirty off speed. 1 away. Here's Mickey Watts, or at least Mickey Watts' spot in the lineup. Gabby Stutz will be checking into pinch hit here. The strikeout is the 5th by OU pitching today. And for Berkeley Zakay this season, chalk up strikeout number 6. I know there's been a lot of questions about Riley and Riley's role with the team. She's away from the team right now. Riley, if you're watching or listening, miss you, thinking of you. Went back, or apparently is dealing with some personal issues, and then hopefully we'll be able to return to the team. So Berkeley's big sis sure will be back sooner rather than later. Here's Stutz. So Parker at third is worth keeping an eye on. We haven't seen her over there very much, as that's fouled off. And when we learned of losing Nelly, one of the first names that was brought up was Alyssa Parker as potentially being over there at third to help out Sid. And we've seen Lexi McDaniel work some over there. The 0-1 pitch is a little bit up. But what did you make of the name that Coach Gasso gave us in the pregame of Abby Dayton as somebody who could see some time at third base?
I think Coach Gasso does a really good job of bringing in athletes who are willing to do whatever the team needs. And for Abby Dayton to be called out in that situation, what a great pitch. I'm not super shocked. I mean, yes, it's going to look a little bit unfamiliar if she does get to play at third base, but I'm really not shocked by the willingness and the ability.
The 1-2. Ooh, way outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I think versatility is such an important component of who Coach Gasso brings to her team.
The 2-2 pitch off speed is popped foul down the left field line. Parker gives chase.
Yeah, she is not afraid to throw an off speed.
I think that's been the one area too, in just learning how to mix her speeds.
Yeah. I mean, she's thrown, I think, 3 in this at bat.
Two balls and 2 strikes. Loop towards left field. It's down for a hit. Tia Malloy, who's in left field, makes the play. Throws it back in, and that'll bring Mia Norwood to the plate, or at least, yeah, Mia's going to come bat here.
Right fielder.
Just the second hit of the game for Lafayette. Well, Louisiana. They have dropped the Lafayette, but they're still in Lafayette, Louisiana. So here's Mia Norwood. Old habits do die hard. Norwood's 0 for 1 on the day. Boy, there's another off speed that drops in for strike 1. Mia Lascano is on deck. .407 average for Norwood, who checks her swing on a pitch up and in. 1 ball and 1 strike. Runner at first, 1 away. Line drive, right field. Helton is right there to make the catch. 2 quick outs. Well, I don't know if you could ask for what looks like a more efficient performance than what we've seen here from the Sooners.
No, I don't. I mean, I feel like everybody has done their job and more, and they've done it well. I think even Zakay coming in and doing a great job in the circle.
First pitch to Ardoin is a little bit out, ball 1. I want to tell you right now, the Louisiana pronunciation guide has the best way ever to enunciate the name and pronounce the name of Aaron Ardoin. The 1-0 is in for a strike.
Let me take a look.
Yeah. Ardoin, sound to describe crying. So to let you know that it's wah like wah. Or I guess that would be wan, Ardoin. Ardoin pops this one up on the infield. Oh, it falls after Parker tried to make a play. She couldn't on the short hop. And there's a little looper that was in no man's land. And the Raging Cajuns have put runners at first and second now with 2 outs for their leadoff hitter, Deja Williams.
Yeah, that's a tough play to make.
Everyone's going to come to the circle to talk to Zakay. I mean, a little looper in absolute no man's land.
Yeah.
We'll have a full post-game show coming up a little bit later on, as soon as we're done here. Brought to you by Brahms Ice Cream and Dairy Stores, farm fresh for over 50 years. Sooner baseball has already won today. Technically, so has Sooner softball. Sooner baseball shut out Santa Clara 8-0. They'll go for the series sweep tomorrow. OU baseball and Santa Clara should be fun tomorrow. Oh, they're going to use a pinch hitter instead of their leadoff hitter. How about that? Lillian Soto. Something you don't see very often. So Lillian Soto. And now Carly Keeney, for the first time today, is going to leave the cozy confines of the Sooner dugout and chow their starting pitcher. I just want to say thanks to everyone who's checked in throughout the broadcast today. We'll have fun with it tomorrow. Appreciate it on the TV side. I think tomorrow is the last TV simulcast we have in 2026 because you get into SEC play and we have 2 separate broadcasts. So one, that way you people can quit complaining about camera views to me and camera angles. And number 2, will give us an opportunity to have replays and things of that nature. So we've had fun talking with you guys during commercial breaks.
Yeah.
It's also wild how many of you didn't realize that we were like aware that our mics were hot, but I appreciate the care. You guys haven't been on the bit all day long, I guess. You haven't been with us. You're telling on yourselves. All right. Whatever the delay was, it's finally over. Here's Lillian Soto. First pitch from Zacchaeus up high, ball one. 10-0 Sooners with runners at first and second. Now, home run here is obviously concerning because it takes you out of the run rule territory. 1-0, swing and a miss. But 2 more strikes and the game's over. One ball and a strike. Zacchaeus, who just missed a little low and away. Lillian Soto, just a .250 average. Her only hit of the season in her previous 4 at-bats is a home run. The 2-1. Popped up. Center field. Minor is under it. Makes the catch. Ball game. Win column Sooners. Game over. Final score at Love's Field, Oklahoma 10, Louisiana nothing, as the Sooners win in run rule fashion and improve on the season to 22-2 as they sweep the day over Abilene Christian and Louisiana and win both games in run rule fashion. The Brahms post-game show starts now. This is Sooners softball from Learfield. All right.